What's good, y'all? It's Ikechi, Onyenaka, and in today's video, I'm going to be doing a live stream talking about musicians need to know their worth, all right? So we are in an interesting time. Um, 2020, it has not been easy for anybody, especially musicians. Musicians were definitely hit hard, you know what I'm saying, during this quarantine. So it's like a lot of people were hit financially. And it's funny because not only have musicians been hit, but restaurant owners, nightclubs, different music venues, a lot of different people who usually employ the musicians have been affected by this. So it's been really hard for musicians to find work, musicians to be able to do live performances because a lot of musicians they get most of their bread from live shows. So this video is basically just going to be telling you guys some things you got to watch out for. A lot of people during these desperate times become very desperate, and they end up trying to rip off a lot of musicians. One popular thing that I've been seeing, I don't know if this is happening in every city. Comment down below in the chat or like in the comment section when this video is up if you've seen this in your city. But like a lot of people, since the music venues are closed, a lot of people are actually doing they're busking, playing in parks, playing on the streets, everything, just making live music without the need of a venue. So a lot of restaurants, because there's like a capacity limit, so a lot of people are doing outdoor dining, right? Because there's a capacity limit, everybody's outside, and it might be close to parks, it might be close to different areas that are very social, and musicians they see these as really good opportunities, which it is. It can be a really good opportunity to make some money. They play outside, and they make their bread from that. But here's the catch: I don't think a lot of musicians know that you can just straight up ask the managers of these restaurants, hey, do you mind if I perform in front of your venue? It'll be like, how it was pre-quarantine and everything. I'll just do a live performance and then, you pay me my rate. A lot of these guys are seeing people like, that are being paid. They'll basically take the spot after they're done, or like a different day when no one's playing outside the restaurant. They'll start performing and they'll be doing it for free. They didn't have any idea that, they could get paid for what they're doing. And the crazy thing is that these restaurant owners, these restaurant workers, business owners, they're not telling these musicians that they can be paid for it because they want free live entertainment. So that's kind of the messed up world that we live in right now. People are making a lot of money busking, playing outside, which is great. By all means, make your money, but you can be making a lot more money than really what you're making. If you just network and speak with these, speak to these business owners. So that's something I would definitely tell you guys to watch out for. If you're trying to like play outside. It's funny, I've actually ran into a couple of these things too myself. And they literally would tell me, oh yeah, these guys that play here every couple of days. I'm obviously not going to tell you guys the business or where this took place, but like they say, yeah, these guys, they come here all the time, but we don't pay them. They just come here, they set up, and they have like a nice show. And to me, I'm thinking, wow, that's messed up. And it's even crazier if you think you're going to be able to get me to do that. So, it's definitely something crazy. We got a chat inside here. We got a comment. Shout vinyl rundown, good info. Would you like to do a vid / stream with me on how musicians can survive? How about this? Email me. My contact information is inside the description, so definitely email me and let me know, some like details, and then we can go from there. But yeah, that's just one of the main things I've seen. I don't know if it's happening in other cities, but like it's definitely a thing. Another thing you guys can be doing is just, let's say, if you're in a situation where someone's trying to hire you, during these times, a lot of people will be trying to do like private events that have like really small capacities. So you might be getting a couple emails every now and then, you know. So what you gotta watch out for is people that are trying to get you for the low low. You know, it's not like they're not trying to pay you at all, but they're just like they're not trying to pay you that much. Like it's whatever they're paying you is lower than your actual rate. So what I would advise is make sure if you're doing a gig during this time, please make sure you stick to your rate. All right. Make sure you stick to your rate. Don't go lower. Don't start dropping your rate and stuff because that's going to diminish your value. Especially if you start dropping, like, everybody has their own ideal, you know, rates for, you know, what they do. But, you know, I'd say just don't drop your rates so you can stay consistent, you know. People, whenever they see you, they got to say, okay, you know, if I'm getting this person, I'm getting quality, and this is what quality is supposed to be. Because here's the thing. When you start dropping your rates, that actually, and it may not even be something you're intentionally doing, but this is the side effect of musicians dropping their rates just to please others. People, business owners, people in general that try to, you know, that might have like events for their families or corporations or whatever, they're going to start thinking, okay, well, since I got this musician or this band or this artist for, you know, this price, that means I could probably get every other musician that I come across or find on the internet for this low price or maybe even lower, you know? So it's like what our mouths, you know, what we say, our voices as musicians, they are, you know, is really powerful and word can really spread, you know? So what we do during this time is very crucial. It's very crucial because how we act now, a lot of people are going to kind of carry that same energy after quarantine, you know, after everything's back and up and running. So if you're already playing for restaurants for free, you know, when you used to get paid as a band or whatever, pretty cool amount of money before, you know, everything happened, then people are going to expect you to play for free when everything's open again. So it's like, and, you know, I don't think that's a cool idea to do, you know. Let's see. Oh yeah, in case you are wondering what's over here, this is my sign that I recently got. Now what I will give you guys, here's some game, all right? I don't tell a lot of people about this, but this is an exclusive thing I'm going to share with you guys because you guys are my YouTube family. So what this is basically called a Sonicade. You can get this thing, I got this from Vistaprint. All right, you don't have to get it from Vistaprint. I don't know if anyone else sells them, but basically it's like a giant business card, for lack of better words. And what you can do is you can have, you know, obviously choose like a nice picture of yourself. You can choose, you know, write your name so people know who you are, write what you do, and just tell them where to follow you. You know, if you're out and about and like people don't have cash on them, you can ask them, you know, for donations. Have your donations and booking info there as well. So, you know, it's a really cool way to show people, hey, I'm a professional musician. I take this seriously. And, you know, if you want to follow me and you like what I do, definitely consider following me. My sign is right here, you know. And it's something that you can definitely do when you're out busking or, you know, you're doing like an actual gig. I got like a giant sign of this too. So I might show that in another video. Shout out to Solid Steak. Shout out to Solid Steak. Says nice live stream. I appreciate you joining the live stream. Yeah. I think I might start doing a lot more of these kind of like musician type videos, just like talking about the scene and stuff, you know. I might do them in the form of live streams just because I don't feel like editing. I want this to be like a really raw, nice, you know, unedited experience where like I'm just speaking from the heart, you know. But yeah, I'd say definitely get a Sonicade. If you don't want a Sonicade, I think there's like smaller signs that you can get when you're out and about and you still want people to follow you. Also, during these times, definitely get a business card. Because the thing is, it sucks when you're a musician. A lot of people, the general public, they don't see music, people that do music for a living, they don't see that as the same as like being a scientist or like being a doctor, lawyer, engineer. So they don't take it as serious. So what you have to do is you have to let them know, okay, I'm a musician, I take my craft seriously. I'm a businessman, I do this stuff professionally. So what I do is I'm gonna have a business card, right? If someone comes up to me when I'm playing wherever, if I'm at a gig, if I'm playing in a park or something, I have my business cards on me at all times. I may have a sign with me, a signicade, just something that shows them, hey, this is my business. I do this professionally. This is where you can find me, all right? So it's something really cool to do. Also, what you can do is I just, and I might make a dedicated video for this, but I just made a website. It's been something that I've been trying to drop for a while. I originally had it done almost in 2017, but like I finally finished it and just dropped it yesterday. So I might link that down below in the description. But if you want to take that step further and show people, hey, I do this stuff seriously, so you don't get, so you lessen the amount of possibilities of people trying to lowball you, definitely try to make a website and try to push that, try to, you can probably link it on your business card, which I might do next time when I get a new batch, but like definitely get like a website. You can use Squarespace, that's how I did mine. You can use Wix, you can use WordPress. It doesn't have to be the fanciest website in the world. All it has to be is a website, just somewhere where someone can say, hey, if I want to look this guy up online and I want to see how I can book him, this is where I go, So it's a lot easier. And sometimes, let's say for like the older folk, a lot of these older folk, they don't really use social media. So they might not be as hip to like Facebook, maybe sometimes Facebook, but like they might not use Facebook, they might not use Instagram, Twitter. So you can't always rely on like an Instagram DM or something or a private message to get, some work from like people that are not, cultured to social media. So what you have to do is you either rely on your email address, which is what I've been doing for like forever. Rely on your email address so people can contact you directly. And then once you've finally built your website, you can get your website out there and direct them to there. So I think that's a cool way to like get these people thinking, okay, this guy, we'll call him Joe. Joe is really serious about his work. Joe's someone I can't lowball. He seems like he's really about this and he does this professionally. So I have to pay him like I'm paying a professional. So, that's pretty much what it is. You got to give people the least amount of reasons to think that you don't do work seriously. And yeah, it's all about trying to get respect, which is I'm not going to lie, it's not an easy thing to do as a musician, to get respect from others, but like it's something that you got to aim for, There's always going to be that stigma, but if you can get them to really take you seriously, then you've won. So that's some stuff. Also, you guys can ask me some questions if you want, if you got any questions on like how to be taken more seriously during these times, just ask me. It's been interesting. It's been like a really interesting adjustment period, just being in this whole and I'm trying to avoid the P and the C words. So it's been an interesting time just trying to avoid, everything inside these quarantine times, just being able to function closer to how I used to before everything was closed down. But I think these times have really turned me more into like a businessman. Before quarantine, I didn't even have this, I wouldn't need it. I didn't think I needed it. I just never even knew that they had those. But in reality, you get one of these things, you're going to be making a lot more than what you made before quarantine, So it's just something. Shout out to James Hudson. Welcome to the live stream. Thanks for joining the live stream. Says, what's good, fam? The channel lit. Hey, thanks. I really appreciate that. Thanks for joining the channel. Thanks for joining the family. I'm just trying to help you guys out. And, have some fun out here as well. So yeah, we're all in this together as musicians and artists. Obi boy. Hey, what's up, bro? How's it going, man? Um, what's the best way to start getting gigs and placements? Now, that's a really good question, and it's funny you say that because that's actually going to be the next live stream I do after this. I'm going to do like 3 videos today. Um, so if you're trying to get gigs and placements, let's start with gigs, right? If you're trying to get gigs, I'm not going to lie to you. Right now would be a lot more difficult compared to before. Let's say, I think I can get away with saying this on the last stream, the pandemic. Before that, it was a lot easier. But since everything's closed, it's a little bit different. I'd say what you need to do is, since things are closed, the best thing you could do is have a place, preferably your social media, where people can see your work. All right? People need to be able to see your work before they can be convinced to hire you. So my personal suggestion is have a place where you can put up videos of you playing. Either previous performances that you've had, either with school, or maybe you jamming out with your friends. Just make sure the video looks professional, good lighting. Doesn't need to be a crazy camera. Just, something that like you can present in front of like business people, and they'll be able to get the gist. Okay, I could have this in my restaurant, or I can have this, in my festival. So get a bunch of videos, compile them, and then put them. I'd suggest making a YouTube channel. Get a YouTube channel. You don't have to go crazy on it if you don't want to. Just put up your videos. Make an Instagram as well, because restaurants like to tag people's Instagrams. Put an Instagram up too. Get a Facebook page. And just, have these social media platforms so you can have places where people will know, okay, this is what this guy does. If you want to follow him, this is where he's at. If you want to contact him, he's got an email address that we can, exchange information, because that's how you're going to be talking to them. So once you have that, once you have those places like those social media accounts, what you want to do is you want to tell your friends and family, hey, anybody that you think is interested in your content. Hey, I just made a YouTube channel. Hey, I just made like an Instagram, or Facebook, Twitter, who knows, I probably won't talk about Twitter because I don't use Twitter too much. I do have one, but tell them, hey, I just got these new social media platforms. Can you guys please follow me and follow my journey? And then, if they really like you, respect your music, respect you, they'll follow you. And that will be your initial following, I'd say aim for at least 100 per platform, 100 followers or so. That'd be lit, or anything above 50. But yeah, after that, once you got the proof that you have a following and you have a bunch of content for yourself playing or rapping or singing, after that, you can start emailing these businesses, restaurant owners that do outdoor events now, because a lot of people are trying to gain more traction to their stores or the restaurants, since, they definitely need it right now since it's not operating at full capacity. You email all of those people, find out who the managers are, find out who the heads are, they're hiring, booking agents, whatever, and then that's how you start getting it. Email as many people as possible. It's kind of like getting a job. You apply for as many jobs as possible, and then maybe not everybody that you applied to ends up getting back to you, but some people may, and you go from there. And yeah, that's pretty much how you get the gig. Festivals the same way. Look at local festivals that might still be happening. They might be virtual right now. So yeah, I think that might answer it. And placements, I think there's more of the same. But I'll definitely dive in a lot deeper to this, and just like go into like a how to get started on your musical journey. I'll make a video for that right after this one. I'll do another live stream. But yeah. Let's see. What else we got here? Yeah. So I think I might actually do that live stream after this. But here's one thing I will say. So I know you guys are probably wondering, what caused you to like start this video? And it's a couple things that caused me to start this video. You know, one of the main reasons why I just, decided to do this video is because I had somebody contact me. You know, I like to play in my park every now and then, when I'm free. And a lot of people like to listen to the music. A lot of people follow me with the sign, and some people contact me, some people don't. But someone I met apparently that day ended up emailing me or DMing me. And then they said, hey, I'd love to talk to you about this business opportunity that we have for you. We want you to play in front of our store or restaurant. Kind of like what I talked to you guys about earlier. But here's the thing. The difference was I knew that there's two ways that this can go. In Philly, a lot of these restaurants are really duping people, musicians, and they're really trying to get people to play for free. So I knew that if I'm playing outdoors, they're either going to tell me, oh yeah, just bring something for tips, or they're going to say, yeah, we're going to pay you a flat rate in the beginning, and you're free to bring your tips. So I was hoping for option number 2. It ended up being option number 1. And you know how I found out this person was really trying to scam me? When I told them I don't play free unless it's for a cause or a fundraiser, they got angry. So it's just something that you got to think about, I think that's the best way to put it. Matter of fact, if you want to let a company or whatever organization know that you're not going to do it for free, the best way you can word this is, hey, I really appreciate this opportunity. However, I have to decline because I only play for free when I'm working with a cause or a fundraiser. All right? Again, I only play for free when I'm dealing with a cause or a fundraiser. So that's the best way and the most respectful way to let a company go. This person, you could tell they didn't curse me out or anything. They just, the tone of their voice got sour. Like they knew their plan didn't work. So, it's just something to watch out for, man. It's just something to watch out for. But I declined it, and hey, there's going to be more people in the future. Don't beat yourself up. Always know there's going to be more business if you keep putting yourself out there. Let's see. Quality advice, bro. Keep up the good work. Thanks, bro. I really appreciate it, man. I'm really going to start doing a lot more of these videos because it's cool. Like, you guys will not believe the amount of BS that I go through. Like, just being a musician around, like, this area in the East Coast. I'm pretty sure a lot of musicians in different places face these, but it's wild, man. But yeah, so I'm going to start up a second live stream, all right? That's 2 out of 3. We're going to do 3 live streams today. This second one will be for anybody. If you have somebody, or if you're someone who maybe you've been playing music for some time and you want to do it professionally, or like you want to start doing it more seriously and start performing a lot more, and like maybe you want to do like some open mics or like get some music out, I'm going to help you guys with that process, all right? So stay tuned. I will be doing a second live stream. If you know of anybody who's interested in watching that wants to take their music to the next level, tell them to join in on my next live stream. So turn on post notifications so you never miss that video, all right? But I think the last thing I will leave off is just to recap. Musicians, know your worth. Do not play for free unless it's for a cause or a fundraiser, all right? If they're asking you to play for free and they're telling you, oh, bring something for donations, don't do it. Don't do it. Because then they're not gonna pay you at all in the future, especially when quarantine's over, right? So don't play for free unless it's for a cause or a fundraiser. But yeah, that concludes this video. If you guys like this video, please make sure to like, comment, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe. Make sure to follow me on social media. On my social media, or at least my handles are right here. But all my social media is inside the description below. Also, you can if you're interested in supporting the channel, you can also donate to the channel. It definitely helps on my channel. My Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal are down below in the description. I have a live donations link inside there as well. And I also have, I think, my Cash App and Venmo right over here too. Make sure to turn on post notifications, the little bell icon next to the subscribe button, so you never miss a video. And yeah, I think that's it for now. Join me in the next live stream. I might be doing it right after this. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys soon. Peace.